We are under the bright light. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Out for the Cubs, center fielder, number 5.
First offering on its way.
Almora.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Kinsler showing off his range, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, the center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Darvish is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ian Kinsler.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's Justin Upton now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Albert now. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball swung out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Zobrist goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Russell behind 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, but he can't get it there in time. Cozart reaches on the strikeout. Here's Luis Valbuena now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Cozart, base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez becomes the first out of the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Martin Maldonado as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
The batter, number 3.
Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Zobrist is there, and it's a very quick inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he will make the catch here shy of the track for the first out as the runners will retreat. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Balbuena into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes in.
Leading off the fourth inning for the Angels.
First pitch on its way to Upton. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Albert.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lifted the other way out to left center. Russell is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Zach Kozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball looked at for a strike. The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for the Cubs. Shortstop.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to third. Kozart has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He was in complete control of that at bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs. Leadoff batter.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch. Ready for another chance, Luis Valbuena, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Valbuena is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching. So it was a strikeout looking there. Luis Valbuena is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Andrelton Simmons is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. The 1-1 is a swinging strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a high pop-up. Russell over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Martin Maldonado flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now.
First baseman
Tyler Skaggs enters to make out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Simmons on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's 1 down now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And that misses inside. 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Hit to third. Bryant's got it, and now from the air, a jump throw. Long throw, got him. That is a terrific play. So stepping in, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-1 to him now. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Kozar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 4.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a step off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kinsler is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So 1-1. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Zach Kozar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and quickly there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Luis Valbuena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Almora racing back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Russell is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this. Here's Addison Russell. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again.
Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit hard toward the right side, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third, and he is in there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Almora. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Albert Almora sent packing for the second out of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt eater. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Maldonado.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Set, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Almora is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Anthony Rizzo.
One and one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun is there, 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit out to short. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Zobrist stands at first with 1 out. There he goes. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Here's Albert now.
Albert Pujols.
Pedro Strop takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
46. Pedro
and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to one at 3-2 now. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun, his career line against Pedro Strop. Not a big sample. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1-2.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And there's one away.
No, he's in there.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. They'll go to work on getting that time run home from second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach there.
And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Little dribbler back at him. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 3. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And the Angels are going to walk off a winner. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits.